The small coastal town of Oakhaven was known for its breathtaking sunsets. Golden light danced on the waves each evening. The salty air carried the scent of sea and sand. Life moved at a slower pace here. People were warm and welcoming, their lives intertwined like the fishing nets drying on the docks. Clara lived in a cozy cottage perched atop a gentle hill. From her windows she had a panoramic view of the ocean. The rhythmic lull of the waves was a constant presence in her life. Clara loved her town and the people in it. She found solace in the beauty of her surroundings. The ocean was her sanctuary, a place of peace and reflection. Clara often strolled along the beach, collecting seashells and watching the playful dance of the waves. Clara was known throughout Oakhaven for her kindness. She volunteered at the local library, reading to children and organizing book drives. Her warm smile and gentle demeanor could brighten even the cloudiest day. She had a gift for making people feel seen and heard. Despite her outward cheerfulness, Clara carried a deep sadness within her. She had lost her parents at a young age. The pain of their absence lingered like a shadow, a constant ache in her heart. Clara yearned for a love that would chase away the loneliness. She filled her days with acts of kindness, seeking solace in bringing joy to others. But deep down, Clara longed for someone to share her life with, someone to love and cherish. One stormy evening, the wind howled like a banshee. Waves crashed against the shore with ferocious intensity. Clara watched from her window, her heart filled with a sense of foreboding. The storm raged throughout the night, its fury unrelenting. As dawn broke, Clara ventured out to survey the damage. The beach was littered with debris, a testament to the storm's power. As she rounded a bend, her eyes fell upon a figure lying motionless on the sand. It was a young man, unconscious and battered by the waves. Clara's heart skipped a beat. She rushed to his side, fear gripping her throat. He was alive, but barely. His breathing was shallow, his pulse weak. Clara carefully rolled the stranger onto his back. His face was weathered and tanned, his hair dark and damp. He had a strong jaw and high cheekbones. Even unconscious, there was an air of quiet strength about him. Clara couldn't leave him there to die. With great effort, she dragged him away from the water's edge. Summoning all her strength, she hoisted him onto her small cart and began the arduous journey back to her cottage. The storm had subsided, leaving behind a fresh, salty breeze. Clara cleaned and bandaged the stranger's wounds. His clothing, torn and soaked through, lay in a heap on her floor. She found a warm blanket and covered him, hoping to provide some comfort. As she tended to him, she couldn't help but wonder who he was and where he came from. Days turned into nights as Clara diligently cared for the unconscious stranger. She spoke to him softly, hoping her words might somehow reach him. She told him about Oakhaven, about the beauty of the coast and the warmth of its people. She read to him from her favorite books, filling the silence with words of hope and adventure. Slowly, the stranger began to show signs of life. He would stir in his sleep, his brow furrowed in concentration. At times he would mumble incoherent words, his voice raspy from thirst. Clara celebrated each small victory, her heart filled with a cautious optimism. One morning the stranger's eyes fluttered open. Clara was startled by the intensity of his gaze. His eyes were the color of the sea after a storm, a deep, mesmerizing blue. He looked at her, confusion clouding his features. He had no memory of who he was or how he had come to be in her care.